What's going on, guys? David here, Diecast Life and Death, with another thrilling episode of I have no idea what we're going to see today, right, guys? Yep. So, I was doing some unboxing this morning, and and just FYI, I'm still using this little knife because I still haven't found the box cutter. But I ran across a couple of things, and I don't want to say it inspired me, but it gave me an idea. And I think you're going to see why here in a minute. So, for the past couple of episodes, this little HO scale Grand National has been sitting in the background on top of the little hydraulic floor jack over there, the blue one behind the KFC. Well, so I ran into the old KFC today. Guys, do you guys even see what I'm going through when I say I'm unboxing a lot of stuff? Yeah. Hi, my name's David, and I have a problem. But, so, when I ran across the, what is that? The old KFC. Sorry. My OCD was kicking in there. I was like, hey, that's cool. I mean, whatever. And so a couple of episodes ago, if you guys aren't familiar with it and you want to go back and look, I did an episode on the Hot Wheels version of the, let me get this out of there, the Hot Wheels version of the Grand National and the T-Type. And also had one. I did an episode on these three cars. There's a lot of story that goes with it because you guys know, guys, that this channel has story time. But that's not what this episode is about. Well, it is, but it isn't. So, if you want to go back and look, go look at my older, older videos, and you'll find one on the Grand National. And there's a bit more history, and we're going to glaze over a little bit of it, but this one is more of a model showing. I'm going to get this one out of the way. So, okay. These two models I'm going to bring out are from Peach State, or GMP, Georgia Marketing Products. And let me zoom out. I'm going to bring you in a little closer first. We're going to show you the old window sticker. So this is car number 1832 out of 5,608 cars, I believe was the number. Let me check. Nope, 5,196. And so this is it's kind of important, but it's not. If you look, where is it on here? I'm looking. Oh, okay. So it's down here. So you see the VIN number has the J11 in it. And you say, well, what? What does that have to do with anything? I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. So, but kind of a neat little thing that they send a copy of, a typical window sticker with the car. And we're going to move this out of the way. So here's the model. And so first off, guys, we're just, this is a beautiful little model, but this was not GMP's best attempt at making a model. They have, much better models, and I've got other ones that I'll be showing later on in other episodes. But this particular one doesn't come with opening doors, no opening trunk. It does have an opening hood, and we'll get to that in a minute. But Providence set in before I unboxed this Regal that you're staring at right now. In the box that had the Regal was a picture I had taken of one of my 3 Grand Nationals. Yep. Did you say 3? Yep, he did. And the reason why I had 3, and if you want to hear the whole story, go back to the other video. But this is for the new visitors, and yeah. So the reason why I had 3 was I had one, it got stolen. I bought another, it got stolen. I bought a third, and it too got stolen. And my insurance company said, "Hey, we want to have you as a customer because we like sucking the money out of you, mister. But we're not going to insure another Grand National for you." I said, okay. Well, we're going to move back to the model real quick, and this story's going to continue. Hang on. Let's see. Put that over there. Okay. So, let me zoom back in. Get you guys in here. Okay, a little bit smaller. There we go. Like I said, this is not the greatest model as far as, opening parts and, just whatever. But obviously I had to have it because it's, the scale, it's right. The shape of it's right. It just doesn't have some of the features that I would have liked to have seen on, my higher end cars. But I digress. And I tend to digress a lot. I'm sorry, guys. Excuse me. So this one is actually a 1986, not an 87. And there's minor differences, but, and by the way, these things show every ounce of dust on the camera. They are not nearly as when you see them in person, they're not near as dusty, but yeah, I get it. The camera doesn't lie. So I guess the dust is actually there. It just, you don't see it. But, one of the things I do think they did 100% spot on were these, the chrome steel Grand National wheels. Just, boom, smashed it. I mean, out of the ballpark. The little Turbo 6 emblem on the center cap. You can see that the seats are 2-piece, so you get the front and the back part. So, like I said, some parts of this are a little bit rudimentary, but and then you've got the Grand National and the intercooled sticker on there, or not sticker. These were little chrome badges that were on the car. But the intercooler was first used on these cars in 1986, and that's what changed the game for the 3.8 liter SFI turbo. SFI, what's that, Dave? Sequential fuel injection. Yep, they had to call it that because that's all we have anymore today. But this was new stuff back in the day. We're going to get the hood open on this. I think. There it is. Okay. Production value, guys, is not spectacular around here. But, so this little 3.8 liter V6, 231 cubic inches. Yep, 231. Put out 235 horsepower. Wait, what? Yep. More than 1 horsepower per cubic inch. And that was the first time an American car had ever achieved that. And so Chevrolet, being the king of GM, um, was not happy that Buick had. So this car had been in, I say this car, this little 231 V6 turbo had been in development since 1977. And a lot of things in technology came forward. And finally, everything just kind of clicked. If you want more on that, go back to that other video. I'm not going to bore you all here on this one. But it was edicted that in 1988, where this was in 86, that in 1988, Chevrolet, Buick, Oldsmobile, and Pontiac had to take this G body and make them front wheel drive, because this car was nipping, and I mean nipping, at the heels of the Corvette, the granddaddy of GM. And they weren't happy. So yeah, but nice details under the hood. Like I said, not the most detailed model, but I mean, spark plug wires. Got the Garrett supercharger there, or turbocharger. The master cylinder's nicely detailed. The water jug and the coolant jug, or windshield washer fluid. And when I said that there were minor differences between the 86 and the 87, really, on the exterior, the only difference was the 86s had the chrome grille, and the 87s had the black, which I liked the 87 better. But hey, that's what do you call it? Just a taste thing. But really nice, detailed. Side indicators, the headlights, the amber turn signals. Move over to this side, and like I said, these cars. If you're seeing a lot of dust, and I'm seeing a little bit of it, but man, this car's not near as dusty as I'm sure it looks on the camera. But just a nice overall, a nice representation of the old the G body. I don't know why they thought they had to do the old shifter cable there, but hey, it's okay. Steering and all. So all in all, a good model. We're gonna go ahead and slide this one over here for a second, because we have the second part of the story. We have her sister, and this one is a 85 Regal T-Type. And well, what does that have to do with your Grand Nationals getting stolen? Well, there's where we're going. So, do you remember when I said the Grand National was a J11? Yep. You said, well, that was a bit of trivia I didn't need to know. And yeah, you're right. So when my third Grand National got stolen, I went out and hunted down a 1987 Buick K97, not a J11. And you say, oh, what? Mm-hmm. So the K97 body code references the Buick Regal T-Type. And the T-Type, this one's an 85, like I said. So there were some differences, but the K97 had the same engine, everything was the same as the Grand National, with the exception that you could get this car in colors, production colors, and it didn't have the Grand National moniker to it. And guess what my insurance company said? Not a problem. We will be happy to insure that car. To wit, they did. And it never got stolen. But, here's, let me push this one in here just a minute. Here's the window sticker on that one, just in case, you guys want to freeze frame and see anything on there. But, so these cars were essentially Grand Nationals without being called Grand Nationals. They came with chrome bumpers. This one has the chrome grille, but in '87, same thing. The T-Type would have had the chrome rather than the all black treatment. Now, mine did not have the hood ornament. This was, I think the last time the hood ornament was on this car was in '86. May have been '85. I don't, And then mine had a little bit of a different wheel. But the reason why I have this one was because my turbo T-Type in '87 was this deep garnet red. And mine had the deep garnet velour buckets in there. But just, when I saw this one and it was the color of my fourth turbo Regal that my insurance company would insure, I was like, I have to have that, and I do. But here's your interior. The steering wheel is smack right. The dashboard is smack right. And like I said, the doors don't open, so I can't get you all the way in there. I'll do the best I can. But, and like I said, I don't want this to be a hugely long video. I wanted this to be more of an enjoyable, little bit of story time, but a little bit of eye candy. And guys, like I said, the reason why this episode came out was because when I unboxed the KFC, and then I unboxed these two cars, and then I unboxed the picture, I was like, well, how do I not make a video? And that's the randomness of this channel, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. Interacting with you guys is 90% of the fun. Thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you to all of those who have commented and given me information. And I've gotten some really good information on some of my cars from some of you viewers, and I cannot tell you how much that engagement means to me. So, guys, another random episode down the old tube. Oh, hold on. You know what we gotta do? We gotta pull the old girls out. Get them in the old picture. They're feeling a little left out. They're a little intimidated here. And then we can't, lest we forget. Guys, go have a great rest of your holiday weekend, and we will talk to you on the next episode of God knows what we'll be talking about. But we'll see you then. Bye.